Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. I am Mrs. Pixel, and welcome to my channel. I hope everybody's having a great week. I know with the holiday coming up this weekend, a lot of people are busy doing stuff. So, um, yeah, it's kind of busy here too, but I always find time for painting. So we're going to continue working our canvas. We are halfway through and see how far we can get tonight. So let's section off the next section and get going. I just realized I missed a drill. Oh, look at that. I totally missed it the last time. We'll have to fix that. Okay. We go here and we are going to put the tape at the double Y's. And let's see here. I'll just go ahead and go right where that Y is that I missed. If it will lay down for me. Oh, come on. I'll make this one. And let's go right here. All right. Okay, we're sectioned off right now. All right. I can't believe I mixed that. That's bothering me. I gotta fix that right now. Okay, what is up with these tweezers? I think I had this problem last week. Here we go. Can't believe I missed that. All right. And I'm all going all kinds crooked. All right. That's good. We'll get our stencil on. See if this is going to line up or if we need to skip a row. I think we're going to skip a row. Nope. Just realized I put the stencil on backwards. Jeez. I'm having a day today. If I put it on the other way, there's no way I'll get it off. It'll be even more difficult than it can be. All right, there we go. Much better. All right. All right, let's get started. Guess we'll start with the blue tray. See what we can find in here. Do. I hope everybody had a good week so far. I think mine's just been a regular same old week. Not too much going on, but I don't know. It kind of feels like it's been dragging, but not dragging. I don't know. Does that make sense? Like the work days are definitely dragging, but you know how it is after work. Everything goes so fast, you know. I was trying to think of all the things I have to get and do for the holiday this weekend that I have not done yet, which it's not as much as I thought, you know. I have older kids, so we don't have to do things quite the way we did when they were little. That makes it a little bit easier, and we'll have you know, some family over this weekend, and that'll be fun. But you know, when the holiday falls on the weekend, that usually means the weekend's going to fly by and you're going to be dead tired Monday morning. And I know that's exactly what's going to happen to me. I think they should make like a mandatory break from the holiday day. That would be great, you know, have a day off to recuperate from the holiday. Like major holidays, I guess, not like your, you know, National Ice Cream Day or something like that, but like, you know, the big ones. I think we'd all appreciate something like that. So I made cookies over the weekend. And I made 2 double batches of sugar cookies. And we have blown through most of them already, and it's only Thursday. I guess they were really good this time around. Either that or everybody was just really craving them, or I don't know. Maybe there was nothing else to eat. But I made dinner tonight, and then I had to make some more icing. And as much as I like the icing, I hate making it. It's so messy. Even with the mixer and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. I hate dealing with shortening. I don't like getting it on my hands. I don't like, you know, touching it. I hate cleaning it up afterwards. Hi, Broom Hatter. How are you? But yeah, I hate shortening. I hate that greasy feeling all over my hands, and then it just takes forever to clean up everything, and I feel like I gotta change my rag like 5 times and use a ton of soap just because I can't. Doesn't feel like things are clean enough, or they still feel kind of greasy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but that is my only issue with making icing. I don't like shortening, dealing with shortening. Other than that, I'm cool. You're good now that it's almost Friday? Yes, me too. But unfortunately, well, I think my oldest one has to work tomorrow. But everybody else, lucky them, they all get to sleep in because they're all off school and work tomorrow. Not me. Hate when that happens. Oh well, at least like you said, it's Friday, so hopefully it'll go by fast. And then I get to deal with all the lovely traffic going to the grocery stores. Yay me! I asked my kids if they wanted to actually color eggs this weekend. We haven't colored eggs in ages. My girls are usually like, they usually have to work or something like that. And I said, well, you want to color eggs? And they're kind of like, yeah. I'm like, really? I didn't expect that. So now I guess I have to buy some egg dyeing stuff as well as some extra eggs because I didn't even think about that either. I am very ill prepared for this holiday this year. Let's see. I knew I missed some of these. Whatever. I'll go back to them. I may seem a little slow today. I am not sleeping for the life of me at night. I don't know what the heck is going on. I cannot sleep. I toss, I turn, I toss and turn. Can't get comfortable. And the sleep is evading me big time. So may seem a little off my game. Or it might take me a second to come back. Hi, Greg. How are you tonight? Yeah, hopefully I'll sleep tonight, but we'll see. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if it's the change of weather because it's like a yo-yo around here. It's warm, then cold, then warm, then cold, then warm, then cold. And I said, make up your mind. That's good. You doing anything fun tonight? Oh my goodness gracious. So, I think my daughter was originally going to have a sleepover tonight, but I don't know if that's still happening. So, sleep may elude me for other reasons. We'll see. She's usually pretty good about keeping it down. But they tend to go, no, I never do anything fun. I work and come home. Well, I work at home, so I never leave the house. I swear, I don't go anywhere except the grocery store. Um, yeah, she's usually good about keeping things down, but they go up and down the stairs and open and shut the door and open and shut the door and turn all the lights on. And oh, that's what wakes me up. So I don't know. We'll see if this is still happening or not. I won't know until probably she shows up because that's usually the way I find out things. All right. I think we got all of the F's right now. I'm going to go back to these V's. I did that for a while myself, so I understand. Yeah. I mean, once you're at home all the time, you just like, do I really have to leave to go somewhere? I really don't want to. Like, I don't want to be antisocial, but I don't want to leave my house because that means, having to, go, get in the car, go somewhere. I don't always want to do that. There's the other ones. I knew I was missing some. Okay, I think we're going to come back to this palette in a little bit because there's a lot of large areas with those colors. So let's try and get some of these other ones done first before we get into the really big sections. So we are doing K right now, which is this really, really pretty blue. So I bought 2 more portfolios for my paintings because I realized the ones that I have, I'm probably going to fill up by the time I get done doing all of the paintings that I actually have. So I decided that I was going to get creative and color coordinate them. So, like the green ones for landscapes, the blue ones for holidays, the pink ones for, characters. And this is how crazy I went. I actually went through each one of my paintings and put a sticker on what color folder it would go into after it was done. Don't ask me why I did that. I guess my OCD got to me. I don't know why I did that, but I did that this afternoon. No clue why, but I guess maybe it'll be a little bit easier to pick out what I want to do next because I can just look at, okay, do I want to do a landscape? Do I want to do a character? Do I want to do a place or a building or something abstract? So I just decided that maybe that would make it a little bit easier to sort through them. I don't know. I don't know what my logic was. But most of this week after work, George and I started watching that wrestling show, the Dark Side of the Ring. Hi, Just a Game Nerd. How are you? Yeah, that was highly addictive if you've ever been a wrestling fan. I could not, we just couldn't stop watching it. It was really crazy. Like some of the stuff that went on. Yeah. We blew through the first season and we're halfway through the second. And then we found too that they did not a wrestling show, but I guess, a lot of people are talking about the dark side of the kids TV shows. It's supposed to be about, Nickelodeon and stuff like that. I said, so we're going to watch that at some point here too, because that seemed really interesting. Hi, Stunt Rooster. How are you? I hope you all are having a good night. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully get around to watching that too. So I don't know. It was just so good. I couldn't believe it. I didn't even know who some of these, as far as the wrestling one, I didn't even know who some of them. I'm good. I'm happy that tomorrow's Friday. I'm trying to, I want to be done with the work week, but then with the holiday this weekend, it'll be just as busy. So the weekend will fly by, and it'll be Monday before I can blink. But yeah, if you were ever a wrestling fan and you wanted to watch something about the dark side of it, man, it's pretty dark. Yeah. I actually didn't know about it until somebody mentioned it, I think, on your stream over the weekend, the one weekend. And so, yeah. I'm actually really glad that we did start watching it. It's been really fascinating. So we'll see how long it'll take us to get through the rest of it. I don't anticipate watching too much of it this weekend with the holiday stuff going on. And it's not like we do a lot, but I don't know. It just always feels like there's a ton of cleaning to do, and I don't know. Maybe that's from my perspective. So, that's about it going on here. It's been uneventful, I guess you could say. At least I think. I don't know. The week kind of really got away from me this week. Like, it went slow, but it went fast. Does that make sense? That. Oh my. I was a bad girl too. They had a huge sale on diamond paintings, and yes, I sure did buy like 12 more. I'm bad, I know. But when you can get them for half price, wouldn't you? I mean, like, if there's something you wanted, but you don't want to pay that much, and then you get it for half off, why wouldn't you? And it was like a one-day sale too. So, of course, I'm glad that I did it, but, you know, do I need any more paintings? No. Do I want more? Yes. Need a support group for diamond paintings. Like, yeah, hi, I'm Mrs. Pixel. I'm addicted to buying diamond art paintings, and yeah. That'd be great. Yeah, so I don't know. I have a whole lot to talk about right now, I guess. I'm hoping everybody else has got having a good week, and I bet you guys are probably more prepared for the holiday than I am. I think spring break is next week too, so it means everywhere you go is going to be busy because there'll be teenagers and kids everywhere. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. I'm really excited at how well this painting's coming along. I really was worried for a minute, just a minute, that maybe the detail wouldn't show up in her face, but clearly that isn't an issue. I have more of these? No. Do I? No. Really? I feel like I should have more of these. Yes, I do. Duh, I forgot. Living in the north, you don't have to worry about them taking over your area. Well, you're lucky then. Yeah, they'll be all over the place. Oh, wow. Yeah, basically the ones that don't go away on vacation. Which, I don't know, it seems like more and more people are not taking vacations right now. Thank you to our, nope, you know what? I'm not going to go there. Because if I go there, nope, 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 nope. We'll just leave it at that. So yeah, all the people working retail are going to have fun with all of the teenagers coming in, messing up the stores, and then leaving without purchasing anything. My daughter's going to come home from work and just be ticked. I can tell. I already can tell. They have like some kind of thing, I don't know what she said, something where they like count the number of people that come into the store or something like that versus the number of people buy things, and it's like some kind of, I can't remember what she said. Hi, Nin Fam, how are you? But yeah, I guess it's some kind of ratio that they do versus, I don't know. I had never heard of it until she told me about it for her store. So I guarantee that that's going to be all over the place for her over spring break, and their bosses are going to be all over them. So she'll probably be cranky this week. This is me. Mm-mm-mm. Do I have any more O's? No, I don't think so. Yeah, we'll put that one aside. Oh. Alright, let's do this one. I'm gonna show you. I feel like I keep moving this around. I don't want anybody to not be able to see it. So what's everybody doing tonight? Anything good on this lovely Thursday afternoon, evening, night, depending on where you're at? We that was something else we did. Besides watching that Dark Side of the Ring show, we finally finished watching all of the Jeffersons. So now I can officially say I've watched all the episodes. And yeah, it was really good in the beginning. Last season was horrible. I mean, you could tell they just ran out of ideas. And I hate it. I mean, Ohio is too darn big. It's not that big. Yeah, that's what I was disappointed about too. It's not like they had a finale. It was just like a regular episode, and then that's it, the end. I hate when shows do that. They should at least get some kind of something to like wrap it up for you. Watching me do something I have absolutely zero patience to ever try. And basketball. Okay. It's not as hard as you would think. I enjoyed what I watched of the Jeffersons. Did you watch a lot or just like a little bit here and there? I have to drive through that. Hey. You have to drive. What? You have to drive through Ohio? I mean, I guess depending on what part of Ohio you're driving through. It's no fun. I don't know. I would say be prepared for every season because I'm telling you, it can't make up its mind what it wants to do out there. 1 minute it's snowing, the next minute it's sunny, and then it's raining, then it's warm, then it's cold, then I have the windows open, then I have to close them and turn the heater back on. It is a pain. So you're going to South Carolina. Okay, yeah. My friend, and your boss is making you drive. Oh, that stinks. Yeah, my friend used to be a school teacher in North Carolina, and she would drive through like parts of Pennsylvania to get to it. I don't know. She would like do it every weekend because she just hated being down there. And if you ever make it north, I doubt I'll get I'll make it near the Motor City. Aw. Well, boo, I guess. Ah. If they're going to make you drive, they need to pay you for the driving. You know, they should, but I know some places don't. They don't care. Like, I work from home, but I have to use my own internet and my own electricity and all that stuff. And I don't get any kickback from it. I'm driving a company ride with a gas card. Well, I hope that the car is in good shape. The last thing you want to have happen is it break down. I've never had a company car, so I don't know if they like keep them in really good shape or if they're just, you know, just a car. Into you, into you, into you. Yeah, I don't blame you. How long do you have to be down there? Is it like for just like the weekend or for. Is basically the drive going to outweigh the time you actually have to be in South Carolina? Yes, he does. He loves his music. But he has very good taste in music. So you got to be there from. Well, at least, I mean, that's a long time, but I mean, I think it would stink if you got to like drive all the way down there and be there for like 2 days and have to drive back. That would, I think, be even worse. But still, that's still not fun. No, 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 no. I am glad I don't have to go anywhere for work. But I do know that there are some people in my company that do they have to travel. Like actually, my supervisor, she has to travel and she travels all around the country. She loves it. I'm like, no, not me. And she does a lot of the driving too. I'm like, no, that's okay. You can just keep doing that. I have a phobia of highways as it is. I'm very uncomfortable on the highway. I don't like it. The 2 days of driving for $0 is, yeah, that's ridiculous. You should get paid for being on the road. I never could understand how they did that. Mama. I never knew. I mean, like, I didn't know how. I guess it depends on the company how they do the whole paying for you to go somewhere. I'll have. Yes, you certainly will. Hello, Dark Ruby. How are you? Thank you for the raid and welcome raiders. How was your stream? You were working on Diamond Art, weren't you? I thought I saw you a little bit earlier today. How was it? Was it good? I hope you had a good stream. We are still working on our painting here. This lovely lady, well, you can't see her face. Whoops, let me move it all. There you go. Yeah. Well, you can really move it all. There you go. She's very pretty. I'm hoping to make a little more progress on her. Oh, you're welcome. So what do you have planned for the rest of your evening? If it's evening, I don't know where you're at. I know some places it's like really late at night. I can't change, I can change, I can. Okay, we're gonna switch to this one and then go ahead, go back to that other tray that has the big areas that we need to fill in. Get these little ones out of the way for right now. Do. No, no. This wax is horrible. I think I might have to just literally go purchase some new wax. I feel like this is older and it's, I don't know, I feel like I'm going through it faster than I would like to. I might have to buy some new kind. This one doesn't even go in here. Look at that. E. Okay, eat them. We're gonna do some D. And just think about it. I can't imagine having to do that 2-hour, 2-day drive. I don't know. I don't think I could be in a car for 2 days. I don't think I could do it. I think it would make me crazy. Okay, let's go back to our blue tray and just try to get leaving at 7 a.m. and we'll get there probably around 8 to 9. Wow. Yeah. That's a long time to be in a car. Yeah. I get ate up with road rage. I don't get road rage nearly as bad as somebody else, or I should say to somebody else's in this house. And Unbreakable already admitted to it, but our oldest drives just like him, and she's always yelling at people. She has some serious road rage issues. It cracks me up, though, because I'm the one that taught her to drive, so I don't know why she drives like him. I don't drive anything like him. I'm more of the super cautious driver. Hopefully my kids never drive like I did when I was young. Oh, Greg. Oh, yeah. Because you'll never be able to get very good insurance then. I can handle driving distance if it's nothing to do with city driving. Yeah. I would go full Twisted Metal burnout. But yes, he would. He would. And I can always tell when he's been playing a racing game and we go somewhere because he forgets that it's not the game anymore. I can't handle people going slow in the passing lane. I don't expect people to speed. Just drive with some damn sense and a bit of courtesy. Yeah, that okay, I get it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh wow. I'm sure your kids will be good drivers, Greg, because you know what not to do. May as well play it the fun way. Yeah, well, yeah, yeah. There's some nice curves and stuff around here, and I think he forget. There's a few times he's taken them a little faster than I'd like, but for the most part, it's actually really fun to be in a car with him. Because I myself can't drive that way, so it doesn't really bother me that when he does, it just it's like surprises me sometimes. That's why, like, people around here, they get like we can see a lot of people around here getting like sports cars and the cars that go really fast, and I'm like, where are you going to go with that car? I mean, there's no place to go. There's a stoplight like every so many feet. You can't open it up around here unless you go on the highway, and then I mean, you could, but you just have to know where the stadies are. I know mine and my vehicle limits, and yes, I know you never push it. I mean, if I take my car to a body shop and get it painted, all the stars go away. um, um, I don't know about that one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll be the first to admit I'm probably one of those grainy drivers. I'm super cautious. I don't know. And my youngest kind of takes after me in that respect. I mean, I'm super cautious, but I'm not like gonna sit there and wait forever for like a light to change when like um I do go, well, I go about 5 over the speed limit sometimes. I mean, I used to push mine beyond its limits, just got lucky a lot, and no, not so much a couple times. 5 over, just let me go. Yeah, I usually go like 5 over. Please don't drive under the speed limit on. No, I don't drive on the interstate. I am petrified of the interstate. Yeah. I'm sorry, I must have read that wrong. I found that driving the speed limit ensures that you hit every. It's true. They're timed just perfectly. I missed D over here. I have time. I drive home from work if I leave at 3. I've seen so many people drive 10 or 15 under. Yeah, I've seen that too. I do think that, and this is controversial, but I do think that after a certain point, you should have to take your driver's test again. I think there's a lot of people out there that drive that probably shouldn't be driving. I use the 10% rule. Yeah. I always hit the first light, but once I go left from that light and can go 60 miles per hour, I can avoid like the next. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see that. I mean, if you got it timed out perfectly, then There's some places in Florida that will ticket you for really 1 over. Wow. Jeez. Those cops got nothing else to do? 1 over, really? I know that in Ohio, one of my a person I used to work with at in my former job, he used to be a state highway patrolman, and he said that they won't even look if you go 10 over the speed limit, they're going to pull you over, but 10 or under, they really, they won't look. They don't even bother with it. If I can only go the required 45, I will hit all 3 lights and end up behind an additional 15 to 20 cars. Oh, wow. There are neighboring towns to us that are the same. Got to know where you can do it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean it's like right there. Hi, Arturo DK. Yes, look, we're making some really good progress. I know. You have no idea how upset I was when I found out about that. I never got to go to a Linkin Park concert, and I always wanted to. I was so upset when he died. I've been a Linkin Park fan for since I first heard them. It bums me out. You're allowed to steal up to $500 from a Target, but go over the speed limit by 10 miles per hour. Right? I swear, they don't have anything else to do sometimes. I noticed that, like, I think I've mentioned in the past, I watched, like, a cop show on the weekends, and they have several departments in Florida that they follow, and boy, are they picky about your, um, your license plate light. I was like, geez. They pull everybody over for their license plate light. I'm like, really? I mean, it's just crazy. I don't think that people in our area even look at that kind of stuff. I did that job where I wouldn't even look at you until you crossed a 15 over. Double the speed limit. You use your you lose your license or something. Yeah, you lose your license. Just a reason to pull someone over to find more stuff. Yeah, no 90s in the 45. I think so too. I really do. I mean, I really just think that they don't know what else to do. So it's just kind of, I just thought it was kind of interesting about, like, I think they follow like 3 different departments in Florida, and they are really picky about those lights. If I ever go to Florida and I have to drive around, I'm gonna make sure my lights are good because I don't want to get pulled over for that nonsense. How about 155 on a is it windy or windy freeway on a donut on not that I would I would hope not. I won't watch those shows. I don't want them getting any ratings. I think they're kind of fun to watch because they're supposed to be live, but come on. I just find it kind of interesting that if it's live, how come every department across the that they follow all across the country all seem to have like the same problems, like one night it's like constant car accidents, the next night it's like constant, like, the next time it's like constant domestics, and like, tell me that that is not, I mean, that don't make any sense. All sounds fine except that don't, yeah, that donut scares me. That's some Ace Ventura stuff. Oh, that's true. Maybe 100, I don't know. With a, with a donut in my mouth. Well, at least if you got the donut in your mouth, maybe you might have more and you get pulled over, you can offer the cops some. Wow. You live in Florida. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I think the reason I watch the show most of all is I like the car chases. I think it's fun. The pursuits, because it's fun to see how crazy people run and stuff like that. I don't know. I just think it's funny how they go do stuff like that. It's like, why'd you run? I was scared. Really? Well, duh. Let's just let's just pick up a felony because you were scared. I don't know. I don't get it. But I still watch it because I like it. I have a cousin who, wait, I would never run from the cops and hide in my. Yeah, how come it is that people think that if you're in a chase and the cops follow you, that if you go home and go in your house, that they're not going to come in and get you, because they will. I just think it's funny that people think, oh, I'm at my house, like safe. It's like, like base or something like that, like. Oh my gosh. I have a cousin who bought a house in Florida and had to put a fence in the yard because, oh wow, that would be scary. I wouldn't want to get out of, walk out my door and see a gator right there. That's kind of how fight or flight works. That's true. I also don't like how the police get to choose what footage. Yeah, like they cut away at like certain times, and you're like, really? Yeah. Sometimes I look back at those years and just think, wow. You know, I'll be honest with you, Greg. I have not been in a car with you until after you were through all that. So I only heard the stories. Yeah, basically. Yeah, they're like all oxen free. Like they're not going to just like come in the house and get them. Home is a safe space. Uh, maybe, maybe not. I didn't know that gators can climb fences. I mean, it makes sense that they would be able to, but man, I wouldn't want to. Mm-mm, mm-mm, nope, 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 nope. No, thank you. Just another reason why I won't live in Florida. Nope, 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 no, thank you. It's kind of like when a scared kid runs for the book. Yeah. Yep. You guys really were. But, you got some great memories out of it, at least. Let's see. Okay, come on. Pick up. I really do think that this wax is getting, like, old. It shouldn't get old, but I don't know. I think I'll complain about it. Whose song is this? This is Within Temptation. Yeah, they're kind of like they're kind of like on the Evanescence type um deal. If there is water, there will be. Ugh. Well, I learned about. Yeah, I like her. I don't remember what the lead singer's name is, but I like that she's got more of a soprano type voice instead of like these really raspy voices. Hi, Orminator. How are you? Yeah, it does give you that kind of vibe, but she's not quite as majorly rocky. I mean, like she's I don't know. I don't know how to play it, but I like their music too. They do some good stuff. And my cake. Let's see. We are getting there. Symphonic metal. That would make sense. I wasn't quite sure how to put what their sound was. But like I said, I like the fact that she has a higher voice and not she doesn't sound like the way that most of the girl rockers sound, because I sing a little more on the higher side, so it was kind of nice to be able to sing in my in my soprano type voice. Because I believe they had one of their songs was actually on, was it, I don't know if it was Rock Band or which one of those games, and that's where I first heard them. So I'm not exactly sure which game it was on. And I don't know if it was like something like that we bought, how you could buy the additional songs, or if it came with something. I can't remember, but that's the first time I ever heard Within Temptation that I can remember, like really loving the music. Oh, darn it. Let's. Oh, come on. I was big into them in high school. Yeah, see, I couldn't remember if it was on Rock Band or which one it was on, and I can't remember if we purchased it separately or if it was on one of the um, updates or what. I don't know. We had so many songs on Rock Band, I can't even begin to tell you. Are those names of songs or what is that? I don't think I know them. Bands. Okay. I wasn't sure because Slayer I think I've heard. But the other ones I was like wasn't sure. All right, we'll get to eyes and then this section will be done. In the late 80s, early 90s. Okay. I don't think I got into like really got really into metal until later on. So, glory years of death metal. You forgot one of the great ones that, yeah, I don't think I really know them. I don't really do a whole lot of metal. But that doesn't mean I haven't heard them or wouldn't listen because I love them now. I actually just bought their spiritually healing shirt. Oh, cool. Yeah, I will have to look up some of their music just to see what it sounds like. Wow, I am just missed two more. This is why I told you, this is why I love these trays so much. I just, if I miss some, I just go back right back to the tray and pull out what I need. No having to go through and find the bottle and unscrewing it. And I mean, I love these trays. I should be a spokeswoman for these trays. The shirt is so good. Nice. I enjoy all of those. My mom hated the spiritual healing. I'll go from death metal to old school jazz. Oh wow. So you've got quite a variety that you listen to. I went to an amateur death metal show a couple months ago. Oh, hmm. I showed it to my Catholic dad and he got offended. Uh-oh. Fear Factory is touring with Static X. Hmm. Yeah, most of these, I don't know. I guess I don't really know them that much. I'm hearing the door. That's a good pairing too. Too bad when yeah. We all kind of listen to a little bit of everything. The shirt is not attacking religion itself, but televangelism. Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm guessing that my daughter's friend is here. I just heard all the doors opening. And a bunch of girls giggling, so I'm going to assume so. I guess I won't be sleeping tonight either. He gives a, yeah, you think? Yeah, he introduced me to most of the music that I know. Like I said, my parents were, it was, they played the oldies station all the time. That's what they listened to. My dad like doo-wop music, and my mom listened to some rock, but for the most part, she just listened to whatever my dad put on. So a lot of oldies, I guess. Oh, come on. All right, we got to fix this. Yeah, not you. Not you at all, Unbreakable. Nope. I think I'm going to go into this new piece because I don't like the way that wax is doing stuff. It's bothering me. I think I may have to clean out all of these. They are all just being ridiculous right now. I wonder if it's the fact that the temperature keeps going up and down a lot thanks to the weather here. Maybe in some way it has effect on it. I mean, that sounds stupid, but maybe. Let's see. My dad was always listening to Hendrix and Led Zeppelin when I was growing up. I didn't stand a chance. Yeah, no, you didn't. Not at all. I've been enjoying music from Spanish stations, like especially older songs. I like some Latin music. I mean, I think that a lot of Latin music has really nice like beats to them. I don't understand any of it, but I mean, I always thought that they they make you want to move. Can't escape Latin music. I'm Latin myself, so I'm into it as well. Yeah, I like some Latin music. I mean, I like if I hear it, I'm not opposed to listening to it. I've been working on learning Spanish, and it's not hard to find a Spanish music station in Florida. Yeah, I wouldn't think so. You hate the stuff with beats. I like it sometimes. I mean, not all the time. Don't get me wrong. I have my times where no, I just want like hardcore guitars and all that stuff. I don't want to hear anything else. I enjoy the horn sections in music. Really? The horns and accordion. And Spanish is a hard language. I took Spanish in high school and nope. Don't remember much except a couple numbers and some colors. My uncle was assigned to Warner Brothers Records in the late 60s, and they sounded a lot like the band Chicago. Oh, okay. Wow. That's really cool. They used to play for Earth, Wind. Oh, okay. Huh. These are really interesting facts, guys. Most of the time, I don't know much about the bands except the ones I like really like. Stretched bands and one night. No way. Dave Bickler, who sang "I" or Survivor, "Eye of the Tiger," started my uncle's band. That's really cool. I mean, that's not kind of cool. That is really cool. I don't know if you remember a song called "Easy Lover" by Phil Collins. Well, the other guy in the song was the Earth, Wind, and Fire lead singer. So I guess that's how Phil Collins got them horns. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. All right. We're going to switch this around here. Where am I at? There we go. I have to turn it. Yeah, he was a really good drummer. Didn't he like go deaf or something like that? I mean, Phil Collins was an iconic part of the 80s. He's retired. He could barely move. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a lot of them that I don't know. It's sad to see the people that you grew up watching see them so old now because it makes you feel very old. They just said, oh, come on. These white drills, honestly, I am not happy with them. I keep it on. Yeah, it's all the white ones. Yeah, that's getting on. I'm over it. I actually told Unbreakable the other day that I was done adulting and I didn't want to do it no more because it's not fun, and I'm tired of doing it. I was just like over it the other day. I was just like having a bad day. I was like, I just couldn't find anything I was looking for, and just I don't know. I was just like having a moment, and I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this no more. I'm tired of being an adult. You took 16 pills today? I hope some of those are like vitamins and not other kinds of pills. Like, that, for like a lot of health problems. If that, I'm gonna die first. I'm leaning that way. Yeah, adulting sucks. Oh, all prescription. Dang. Whew. That's a lot to take. If you got to take that many, I would, I hate to see how much your prescriptions cost. How much you would have to spend all the time to take that many every month, every day, than what it would be every month. Wow, that would, ooh. I quit adulting when Saturday morning cartoons are on. Insurance probably spends $400K a month. Wow. Probably. Yeah, that's the nice thing about Saturday morning cartoons. You can kind of like, I don't know, go back in time for a couple hours. Yeah, I'm over this adulting thing. I think I'm tired of it. I've been running a household since I was 10 years old. I'm over it. I'm ready to, to not do this anymore. Yeah, bring on the cartoons. Let me eat my cereal and forget about everything else. Right. That is correct. I think we had really great cartoons, so that's. I don't think kids nowadays have as great of cartoons as we grew up with. Because, they didn't have to adjust everything for everybody. It's like, oh, it's too violent. It's a cartoon. What the heck? Oh, shoot. I mean, come on. Like, I don't know. Because didn't they, like, go through and do something? Insurance covers 400K. They pay. Well, that's good. My insurance is top notch. I pay $5 per script. Yeah, I think we do that too. I think it's like that. 300 yearly deductible. I'm actually watching X-Men animated right now. That's cool. I hate dealing with medical bills. Had a burden a few years ago, but then realized I didn't have to pay anything. Wow. And I only say wow because that's some good insurance that you only had to pay that much. But isn't it ridiculous how much medical stuff is? It is ridiculous. I mean, this is why they say that like older generations go medically broke because I mean, seriously, who can afford that kind of stuff all the time? I mean, you can go into the ER, I mean, you don't know, you could wind up having 2,000 or more dollar bill and you're like, what did they do? Where did they yeah, yeah, really. If I had not been insured, it would yeah, you'd be on the hook for 20K exactly, and it's ridiculous. My chemo treatment was around 5K and didn't have to pay a penny. That's good. Oh, I'm sorry that you had to have that. Oh, that had to suck, chemo treatment. Good night, Worminator. Thank you for stopping in. Have a good sleep. Yeah, chemo wouldn't be very much fun. You make me feel less alone when I wake up time. Oh, you get up really early too, don't you? I'm on an hour behind. Okay. Well, I just don't sleep anymore, so. Does that count? It's only 8 o'clock there. Well, it's 9 o'clock here, so yeah, you're just a game nerd. You're one over from us. Yeah, I'm done with it. The thing is that I realized it was CLL, close enough picks. Oh, Nebraska. Okay. So you're on Central Time. I had to think about that for a minute. Well, I'm glad you're done with it, but still, that still had to suck. I mean, absolutely, positively. Yeah. I don't know if I don't know if the treatment's worse sometimes. I really, really, really need to get a different pair of tweezers because these ones stink and so do the other ones. I do not know what is up. Yep. Yeah, we know a lot about that. All right, this one's done. I was scared at first, but I was a follower. He already gave me some words. Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, we went through that, and that was probably one of the roughest patches I can ever remember us going through. And surprising. It was just a surprise, and I think that's what made it even more um, rough because it's the last thing we would have thought of. I want to say words, but sometimes I ain't good at that. I am horrible at words. Do you hear me stop all the time and think? Because I am very bad. I can't articulate that well at all. And sometimes what I say doesn't come out the way I want it to, and then I'm afraid I say the wrong thing. You had a laugh when this song came on? Why is that? Uh, oh, okay. I forgot about I think I forgot about that. My brain's tired tonight. It's just tired. But I really wanted to work on this a lot tonight. And I miss talking to everybody. Yeah. Let's see. Stay there. My friends are looking for it. I bet this song gets played at like every high school reunion. And the kids nowadays, they have photographs, but they don't have the joy of having taken pictures, not know what they look like, and have to wait for them to get developed before you'd see if it came out the way you wanted. And then, you let other people look at your pictures and they get fingerprints and smudges all over them, and that was just part of taking pictures. Nowadays, they just they just have completely unlimited photographs. They can take them over and over and over again. I do know, I mean, like some of them, yeah, they take 20 until they get one right, if not more. Now sucks, then was better. I like that. Can I put that on a shirt? Because that seems like a really great thing to put on a shirt. Now sucks, then was betterish. And only those who would get it would get it. Yeah, I really do think we grew up 80s, 90s kids, growing up in the 80s and the 90s was like the best. 100 selfies, all of them looking exactly the same. Right, and standing in poses that, like, we would never think about, or I don't know. Yeah, we never knew if our photos would come out good. No, we wouldn't. We'd have to wait for them to be developed and then go pick them up. Same thing if we took pictures at like concerts or something like that. We'd have to wait to see how they came out. I remember Chernobyl. I don't remember it because I don't know if that was before me or I was just really little. Because honestly, I don't remember much of that. Mm-hmm. Do we have any O's? Oh, oh, oh. No, oh, oh. We have a few K's though. I remember the challenge disaster. We were watching that just like everybody else back then. We were all in school watching it on TV because a teacher was going into space. So, and that was just really crazy. The old picture system reminds me of that Robin Williams movie. Nothing like getting back a stack of foggy books. Yes. Yeah, you would never know if they came out. Oh yeah, the red eyes on the photos. You watched it with your naked eyes? Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine. I mean, that was so crazy when it happened. I never seen my teacher just like ran to the TV and hurried up and turned it off because she was like afraid of what the parents might say to us. Yeah, I remember, I showed my kids it when it, like the video that's on YouTube and stuff like that. And they were, even now, they were blown away. by what they saw. It's like, you watched that in school happen. I was like, yeah. One of my first identifiable traumas. How many do you have, Nin? Many. That's funny. Mm-hmm. I think about other things, crazy things I saw in school. I don't know. I went to a Catholic school, so we didn't watch a whole lot of TV. And I remember when the Gulf War broke out. Yeah, I think instead of recess, we had to go to mass every day. I remember spending an awful lot of time in church back then. Um, I mean, that's one of the things I remember that we did in school that was, related to big time stuff that was going on in the world. I remember saying, I don't think it's supposed to do that, and the teacher freaking out. Yeah, I can only imagine. Yeah, the teacher would be. The video for this song. I've seen the video for this. It is weird. I don't know what pops in my head when I hear this song is the end of one of the episodes of True Blood, because it was like a really good way to bring in the next phase, I guess you could say, that they were going to go into, because I think it was like on a finale show. But it's been ages since I've seen it. Did anybody watch that? What is the House of the Dragon? I saw that they've got two new trailers out for the upcoming season. I think it's supposed to start in June, I think is what it said. Every day. I was supposed to watch the next X-Men 97 today. Is that a requirement, or you were just planning to, or what? Oh, I forgot you told me that. Let's see. We will come back to I think. Got to stream tomorrow, so no TV. Gotcha. I will be grocery shopping tomorrow. Yay. After that, I don't know. I have to see if I'm in the mood today. I don't know if we'll watch more of that um, wrestling show or if we'll um, or if Breakable wants to stream or what. Kind of, just kind of. I want to say do things sporadically, but kind of. We try to target early Sunday mornings for the heavy shopping. I mean, oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot you're off tomorrow. Yeah, they're all off except me. I think maybe the oldest one has to work too, but she usually doesn't work until the afternoons most of the time. I would go on Sunday mornings, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If I don't have to get out of bed early, I don't want to. I'm not saying that I'm necessarily asleep, but sometimes it's just fun to lay there. Doesn't usually last long though because the dog wants to go out and she'll start cussing me out if I don't get out of bed. I remember a time working a midday shift. It was awesome. I think I don't know. Is it a standard shift? The like 8 to 4, 9 to 5 type deal, or what is that considered? I think the worst shift. I 10 to 6 leaves all kinds of time on the table. That's that's true. I always hated I hated 12 to 8. I remember working at 12 to 8 and just I don't know. I hated it so much. Mm. Yeah, 7 to 3 is a good one. Yeah, 12 to 8 stunk. It was just horrible. I was so happy when I didn't have to do that job anymore. Now I do 8 to 4, so that's. But I also work at home, so it's different. Like when I used to work someplace else. Everything. Mm. Yeah. that and it put him on a schedule of being nocturnal, kind of, and that was kind of hard to keep, the kids quiet while he could sleep. So you know, it was rough. Mm. I remember a time partying until 1 or 2 a.m. and then getting up to be at work at 5 a.m. Yeah, that was called us being young. We couldn't do that now if we wanted to. There is no way I could do that now. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Come back. Really thankful. I've never been young. You've never been young? I, yep. Exactly. Because I remember stories. Useless. What do we find? I missed some Z's. Yeah, I missed a lot of Z's, let me tell you. Oh, where did they go? All right, I think I got them this time. Got called in and didn't get back to sleep until 1 a.m. Was still up before. Wow. You got some strength, man. I couldn't do that. I would be non-functional. What is this one? Oh, some of these are falling over here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely not fun. Let's see. So we got F. I almost thought, oh my gosh, I almost thought I put the wrong color in the wrong spot. I would have freaked. I mean, as far as I thought I put um, the wrong one of these into here. That's why I said I would have freaked. It sucks, but not powering through isn't an option. That's true. I bet you drank a lot of coffee that day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, adulting sucks. I'm over it. You did buy a Monster? Yeah, I don't blame you. You know what stinks about things like that is when you get that overtired and you know you're drop dead tired, but then you can't sleep because you're so tired. So you're overtired and you can't sleep again. I mean, I have that happen to me a lot. Actually, I think that could be part of what's going on right now as to why I'm having so much trouble sleeping is because I haven't slept in a couple days and now I'm tired, but I'm to the point where I also don't know that I could sleep. So I don't know. I think this is the only instrumental piece I have on this list. It wasn't supposed to go on this list, but I guess I put it on this list. I have different lists for different things. I figure work is just digging me an early grave. That's not a good way to put it. Don't you have anything fun to do? Um, I mean, 40 hours a week sucks. Then I heard at one point they talked about changing, like, how many hours a week was considered a work week. Wasn't I think it was supposed to, like, go up to, like, 65. I was like, are you nuts? Aw. Well, you get to chat with your friends. That's always a good thing. That's closer to a normal week for me than 40. Absolutely. We love hanging out. Man, how many hours a week do you work, Nin? Like, is a typical week for you like 50 some hours? Is that what you're trying to say? Because that sucks. I mean, I remember doing it before, um, working 60 hours a week, but at my job, but I did it voluntarily because it was a project. It was only for 3 weeks, and it was as much overtime as we wanted at double time. Now, wouldn't you like practically live at your job if you got that? Because I sure as heck did. It was a nice little chunk of change. Where is H? H is right there. We missed another H up here. 100 hours in a week? Wow. I take it you didn't go home at all. Wow. Dude, that's crazy. Mm. Oh, okay, I get it. So it's because it was a situation, not because. Oh, yeah, that would. Yeah, that would stink. Less than 10 hours sleep in that time, too. Wow. I give it to you. That's that's insane. I cannot imagine working that many hours with that little sleep. Yeah, I'd say probably. Yeah, that kind of stress and work and no sleep and yeah, that really would mess up your lifespan. Ah, come here, my little drills. Only to see them. I'm dropping drills everywhere. I love Evanescence. I love that girl rock, or not her. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't even say the words tonight. I know what I want to say, but the words are not coming out of my mouth correctly anymore tonight. Um, I don't really notice. Honestly, I think most of what I hear is from them is just the stuff that I like already. I haven't really listened to anything new of hers. I believe she's teamed up with oh yeah, I forgot about that. I think she had teamed up with Lindsey Sterling not too long ago for like um to do some music together. But I don't know whatever came of that. I just remember seeing it on Instagram. Um, yeah, okay. I'm an album person listening from cover to cover. I can and I do to some things, and some things I only want to listen to just certain songs. Like I'm not even interested in listening to the rest of the album. I just want to hear that song. Let's see. Oh, I missed an E. All right, I missed a K. Let's go back to that. And then onto the dreaded white ones that don't fit into the stencil correctly. Of course, there's a ton of them. I gotcha. I think I'm just going to put all these in here. I think I'm going to empty this. There we go. And I'm dropping stuff. Fuck yeah. Let's go here. I think we're going to switch over to this large one. And we're going to work on 6 to try and make this go a little faster. Am I original? Come on. Oh, yeah. I bought so many soundtracks back in the day. I still look for soundtracks even now. I actually have a playlist that's nothing but soundtracks. And actually one of them one of them that I did find was that would be a little more I don't want to say current, but was I got the soundtrack for Hamilton, the Broadway show, and I made it my mission to try to learn all those songs. I got like half down. And that's a lot. I mean, if you've ever seen Hamilton, that's a lot of words very fast. Even my girls, they love it. They try to do it too, but I give it to them, man. Oof. There are a lot of really good soundtracks. I also like movie scores. Do you ever like listen to scores? There's a lot of really good. I remember buying just like the scores for certain movies, like yes, The Crow. I loved The Crow. Interview with the Vampire. Yep, I had that one too. Um, Trying to think of some of the other ones I had. I had City of Angels, I think, at one point. Hmm. Ah! What the heck? Oh, I had Casper. I remember loving Casper. Well, once again, it was more of a movie score than a um, actual music. Then of course, you have like the musical type movies, like like Moulin Rouge, who has like some great songs on there. I love that album too. Moulin Rouge was great. I had Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet had a lot of great music too. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones I had. I have a ton of soundtracks and a couple scores. Yeah, I like a lot of movie scores. Um, I wouldn't say I have a favorite though. Oh, for crying out loud. I actually remember really liking the movie score to Braveheart and to Titanic. I really liked James Horner as a composer because I always thought he had just great music. I actually think that half the stuff, like scores that I found that I really liked, were done by him. And I'm scared of the new Crow. I love the original. I love Brandon Lee. I thought it was so good. So I don't know what to make of this one. Yeah, the Titanic score was awesome. I'm not excited for it either. One and two were probably the best out of all the ones they did. I liked one better than two, but um yeah, I don't know what to make this new one because I feel like there's a way more front story than backstory, and it sounds like they're all shady to begin with. So I don't know. I don't think it's going to be what I want it, you know, what the original was like. I mean, I don't want it to be a complete copy, but I don't know. It gives me Suicide Squad Joker vibes, like how they don't understand the character. Yeah, exactly. I'd rather watch two and three on repeat forever and see that movie. Yeah, I'm not excited for it. It's a shame too, you know. Why do they always have to remake everything? Some things are just better left alone. No, it's not. I don't think an unpopular opinion. He just said he'd watch. Ninja said he'd watch two and three on repeat. I think it's because I'm a girl, and we kind of love that whole romantic thing. So I think that's why I like one so much. Especially when it came out, because you figure it came out in what, 94. um yeah, so I was like, oh my God, sophomore in high school, and of course. Hopeless romantic at that age, as teenage girls are. There we go. Oh, I knew this was going to be tough. I just didn't want it to be this bad. Long time just trying to kill the pain. I'm trying to decide what I want to do next once we complete her. I am not sure. I did go looking for some that were a little more video game related type ones. I couldn't find any good ones. They were too small, so the detail was not going to show up. Good night, Nim. Have a great weekend. I don't know that I'll be on this weekend, so I hope you get some sleep. So yeah, I'm trying to decide what I want to do next. I don't know. I don't know if I should switch to something springy, something summery. This is the problem when you have too many diamond arts. You don't know which one to do. It's like I just want to do them all, but that's not possible. Like all at once, All right. What a pretty, 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 pretty. Oh, you had to feed yourself. What'd you eat good? Anything? Now you know how I feel with games. I don't get it. What am I missing? Oh, games. You're right. Sorry. Told you. Brain tired. Yeah. It's not clicking. Now I understand. It took a minute. Yes, I do understand your dilemma. Made chili, put that on a tortilla. I never thought about doing that. Yeah, I kind of got it after a minute of so many to choose from. I was like, what is he talking about? And then video games and yeah, okay, I said slow. I'm slow tonight. Sorry, guys. I really wish I knew because I would love to know why in the last half of it you only see half of her. Like her coffin is like cut in half, like long way, not in the center. And I don't understand that. I've always wanted to know why it was like that. That's right. Wrong tweezers. And I would love to know how they're all three of these songs are supposed to be a trilogy together because I don't really see how they all fit together. Right? I mean, I get it. Something happened, she died, but like, what's the cut in half thing for? I don't understand that part. Like, I didn't think they did that kind of stuff. Or is he just like having a bad dream, or is like a a trip or something like I don't I don't get it. I mean, I love the song, but I don't quite understand where they were going with the videos. And I always thought that her wedding dress was the tackiest wedding dress I've ever seen in my life. It's like, really? You're gonna wear this really, really short skirt up front and then really long in the back? I don't know. And at some point it starts raining. Everybody decides to dive into the wedding. Yeah, right. Like, it's rain, for crying out loud. It's not like, fireballs from the sky are falling down or something like that. Or you're being like shot at or something. It's just some rain. Yeah, that there are parts of that video that make zero sense to me. Still a great song though. Maybe she cheated and left him, and the half coffin symbolizes the death of the part of her that loved him and he loved. Huh? Wow, never thought of it like that. That's kind of deep. We only have one of these purple ones over here. Nope, we got two. Blow away, make. Could that lead to part two? But see, that is supposed to be part two. Part one is Don't Cry. Part two is November Rain, and part three is Estranged. And I don't understand how the three go together. You must be Axl Rose's PR agent because there's no way. I don't understand how the three of them. Yeah, I never could figure that out. I mean, I didn't dislike them, but I mean, I love those songs. And honestly, um, like the video for Estranged, I'm like, what the heck is going on with this video? I remember it being crazy. I'm like, okay, we start out like really sad and depressed, and then we get into like this heavy metal thing, and then later on we get into this, I don't know, this melody that just sounds like, supposed to be like dolphins swimming in the ocean. Like I don't, I'm not, maybe I just can't quite understand it, but I couldn't comprehend how one went to the other. Like I needed a little more clarity from the video. Mind you, it's been ages since I've seen those videos, so I may be getting some of these details wrong. Excuse me. Let's do some C's. C. 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 Can't let me, but you're the only one. Sometimes I really love this part. And other times I hate it. I mean, I don't really hate anything about doing this, but it's like not always my favorite part. And then other times I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to do it by hand, Like some days, I'm just too shaky to do a good job, and other days, um, it's fine. Let's see. Okay, F. All right, we got some H's, and then that's it for this. Do you follow any pattern in placing the diamonds? Because from my point of view, you know what? I don't. I kind of just pick up a tray and start doing it. But like the larger sections like these, or a section that would have like a lot more diamonds in it of the same color, I tend to do those like last and just get all the little ones out of the way first. I don't know why I do it that way. I just do. Unless, call me weird, unless they're actually all labeled in order, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then I'll just pick them up and just go, do all the ones, all the twos, all the threes. But when they're just randomly marked, I just kind of randomly do whatever sounds good at the time. I know it's weird, but I think it's more satisfying to do a big amount of a single color. The last. That's, I think, why I do it, is to do the big amount last. Because it's like you kind of just finally fill in everything, and everything is just like complete. I don't know. I like doing it that last, especially with like canvases where like this has got a lot of colors all like mixed in all over the place. But I have canvases that are like silhouettes. And so there's very little color, and it's mostly all black. So of course I do all the colors first because the rest of it is all black. I have quite a few Disney princess ones like that, and they're actually really cool looking. Um, but pretty much you eat a sandwich and go for the sides and save the middle. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, so it's kind of like that. But really, honestly, there's no real rhyme or reason to it. Sometimes I just do the color I like the best first. But this canvas has a lot of really beautiful purples and blues and pinks, and I really don't know if I have a favorite out of them. So that's why I kind of just randomly whatever tray I grab is what I do. So the orders change, depending on what tray I feel like grabbing or what order they were in last, because I have like 4 trays, you can see, with all the drills. So I just kind of pick up a tray and, or at least I have been with this one. So, like I said, it varies from canvas to canvas. But when there's a lot of one color, you kind of just end up doing that one last. All right, guys. Well, I think this is where we're going to stop tonight. I would have loved to do another square, but I am actually pretty tired tonight. Like I said, I haven't been sleeping very well, um so yeah, we'll work on this some more the next time around. I may or may not drop in on Saturday morning cartoons if you guys are on. But if I don't stream over the weekend, I will probably stream on Monday for sure. So, everybody have a great weekend and have a happy Easter, and I hope you all just have a good weekend and a happy holiday. So, talk to you later, guys. Bye.